you?
So I'm fine. Thanks for asking, ma'am. How about you?
Yes, I'm also fine, and so far so good. Everything normal with me. But I'm very happy to connect with you because you being a person from my own city, Kanpur. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, same here. I'm so happy as
Yes.
well.
Kanpur, I had lived for so many years. But when my husband got retired, he's a retired banker. So when we got
Mhm.
retired, then we settled in Lucknow. But our house is there. Like our ancestral house is in Lucknow, Kidwai Nagar.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Yes, near to Saket Nagar.
You are in Saket Nagar?
No, I'm not in Saket Nagar. Basically, I'm in Kakadev.
Okay, in Kaka. That's quite far from our place. Yeah.
Exactly. It is a student area. It's near to
Yeah.
Rabatpur. So,
Yes.
student coaching hub. A lot of coachings are there. So, most of the
Yes.
students live here for their preparation of
Yes, I
SSC,
know. Yeah.
banking,
Yes.
boards.
Kaka. Yeah. It's all crowded with the students. Whenever we go there, sometimes we go in the evening time. Many of my relatives is there in Kakadev. So that time you'll find so many students, standing at the corner, they're having samosas or teas. So it's like crowded with the students, that place actually, yes.
Exactly. It is filled with the students.
So Ashutosh, we are meeting for the first time. So will you
Mhm.
give me your introduction?
Yeah, sure. Why not? My name is Ashutosh Dwivedi. I was born and raised in Kanpur, Dehat, but nowadays I'm living in Kanpur city. When it comes to my education, I passed my 12th from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Kanpur, Dehat. Then I went to BHU for my graduation. That was BCom Honors Accounting. And after that, I pursued my master's in English literature. Recently, I completed my master's in 2024 only. And apart from this, I run a YouTube channel based on spoken English conversations. When it comes to my profession, I'm a spoken English trainer by profession. I help students to speak English. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So you have done your master's in English, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I think I watched some of your videos, and then I got to know that you are a postgraduate in two subjects, in one subject, and now you are pursuing your master's. Is it? If I'm not confused.
Not in two subjects. I think basically I come from a commerce background, so that's why I say in my most of the videos, people ask like why you chose commerce, then why English? So that's how it is.
Okay.
I did my commerce degree in bachelor's, but in masters I did in English. I shifted
So,
from commerce to literature. Mhm.
okay. So from where did you do your master's? Like from Kanpur University?
Exactly. Basically, I filled my form from a local place. I am from Kanpur Dehat, as I told you. So there is a
Okay.
town, Jhinjak. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
I'm from
Yes.
there and I filled my form from there and it is affiliated to Kanpur University.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So your parents are there in Kanpur.
My parents are there in village, Kanpur Dehat.
Okay. They are in village. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So even like I
One
am,
of
I
my
am not.
sisters got
Yeah.
married recently in Kanpur. Last year, one of my sisters got married and she's there in Novasta.
Okay. No, Basta. That's close to our place. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes.
telling. Kidwai Nagar, Saket Nagar, Novasta,
Yes.
Barra bypass.
Yeah. So how you find like the infrastructure of Kanpur and Lucknow? If we compare. So I think Lucknow is far better, right? Yeah.
I don't know how can I compare because I do not have a great experience of Lucknow. Maybe in future I
Yeah.
can be there in Lucknow because I want to be there. So, but Lucknow is the capital city of our state. So,
Yeah.
of course, it's obvious it should be better and it must be
Yeah.
better because Kanpur
Okay.
is a normal city and Lucknow is the capital city of our state. So, capital means the better and the best city in the state, right?
Yes.
So that's how it is. So I don't know, but you have been living and you have experience of both cities, Kanpur and Lucknow. So you know better than me because
Yeah.
I went to Lucknow once only for my that BHU exam. When I went there and actually I forgot the name. But there was in what Kendriya Vidyalaya, I had an exam, that PHU, that one. That's why. Or I do not have a very much experience of being in Lucknow.
Okay. Because for like many more years I've stayed in Kanpur, and for the like for past 7 years I'm in Lucknow. So I know much
Mhm.
about Kanpur. That is one. I love the city Kanpur because but infrastructure of Lucknow is too far better than Kanpur, you know. About the roads and power supply, all these things, you know. Yeah.
Exactly. When it comes to Kanpur, this drainage system is a big problem. If it
Yeah.
rains for 2 and 3 hours constantly, that's a big
Yes.
problem. That Saket Nagar, the same area, like one of my relatives live there in Saket Nagar. So last time I remember, so when I was coming back, there was a rain. So water was filled on the streets. It was like river.
Yes.
So that's how it is. So
Yeah.
drainage
Water
system is
logging.
not so good. Mhm.
So much of water logging, you know, everywhere, especially in Saket Nagar area.
Everywhere. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So that's a
Ashutosh,
big
I would
problem
like
of
to,
Kanpur. It is not organized city.
yes, right.
Mhm.
So Ashutosh, I would like to ask you a second question is that here, I've seen many of my co-learners, you know, they are like
Mhm.
some students, they are going to a job. Some are working already. Some have their own shops, you know. So though they don't have much time to like have good fluency. Though they are working very hard and all these things, but just because of the lack of time. Okay, when I talk to them, no, so they tell me many times, see, ma'am, I am in a shop. When I go to shop after closing my shop at 9 p.m., then I'll be able to talk to you. And there are some students who get free only after 3. So these people, you know, they have so busy schedule of them, and they don't have much time. So what should I tell them to, like to those people, how to get the fluency and how they should like practice their spoken English? Could you
So
throw
for
some
that,
light on? Yeah.
exactly, time constraint, and once you start working and once you start doing a job, it's very difficult to get people on the same time you are available. Nowadays, I'm not able to interact with my friends because when I'm
Yes.
available, they're busy. When they are busy, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm just available. So that's how the
Yes.
scene is with everyone. So what they can do, there are many applications nowadays. First thing, if they are not comfortable with people, they can practice with AI. Chat GPT. The Chat
Yeah.
GPT
Yeah.
talks to us. So if you have 2 or 5 minutes, you can talk to Chat GPT without disturbing
Yes.
anyone. So, and
Yes.
second thing, of course, recently I came across an application that was a Sparky. So Sparky is a fox which talks to
Okay.
people. So that is also an option. We can talk with that. And later, if you have time, 10 or 15 minutes, then you can practice on Speakify, Ace Fluency, Joe Skills,
Yeah.
P
Yeah.
Angrage. There are many
Yes.
more platforms like that because it's very difficult to connect with somebody. As you said, when you are available, they are not. So it's better
Right.
to talk to strangers who are available in the same point of time when you are available, right?
Yes.
So that's how they
But
can
that
become
is,
better. But
but
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
So in that condition, they have to be only on audio calls, right? But they can't connect
Yes.
on videos. You know, on that application, I think one should be they connect only on the audio. See, and they want to
Mhm.
have conversation like we are having. So this kind of
Okay.
conversation, they don't have time actually. You know, so this is the
For
main problem.
that, actually, what we can do, if they are ready to pay, then they can take sessions from Talkie, English Yari,
Yeah,
Clappingo. They can book sessions according to their own timing. Cambly, all these platforms are there, and tutors are available at the same time
yes,
when you want to book them. And second thing, I used some platforms, real life English, but we do not get good speakers over there. Real life English is an application where I did some video conversations with the people, but you
yes,
can talk to one person for 8 minutes only, maximum for 8 minutes. Okay. And this is Skype, even though there are many groups on Skype where you write a text that I'm free for conversation, you can get somebody who's ready
yes,
to have video conversation with you. So all these options are there. So at least you have to take time from your schedule. If you're not desperate, if you're not passionate enough to learn English, if you're not able to take time from your schedule, then of
right.
course don't think
Yes.
about it.
And one more thing, like
You have
third
to do some
question.
sacrifices. Mhm.
Thank you so much. Okay. So the third one is like I've seen the trend, trend in the conversation style. Everyone is running after vocabularies, right? And if a
Uh-huh.
one person uses a particular word in that conversation, the other also want to put the same word. It's a trend, it's happening. What I watch every day is that. So for the beginners,
Mhm.
somebody is a beginner and he's watching the video and somebody uses like idioms, advanced idioms or advanced vocabulary. So that time a beginner, I think he won't get, and he won't be like he's not aware of all these things. So what do you
Yes.
say? We should speak in a plain language?
Basically,
Yeah.
it depends on a person to person what kind of personality they want to be. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to be Shashi Tharoor and somebody wants to be like Sudha Murthy. So
Yeah.
everybody
No.
has their own choice, right? Still, Sudha Murthy is in that level where she got a lot of awards, but she speaks pretty simple English. Her way is quite simple.
Yes.
But when it comes to Shashi Tharoor, he is famous for his own vocabularies and many difficult words, right?
Yes.
So what matters a lot, what kind of audience you are targeting. Some people are
Yes.
targeting beginners, some people are targeting intermediate people, and some people are
Yes.
targeting advanced level people. So if somebody is using idioms and phrases, so they are targeting people who are able to speak English, simple English, but they want to learn vocabulary and idioms and phrases as well. So they are targeting those people. But for me, I use simple English because I want to reach out to more and more people. And I'm trying to convey my message in a way that they can understand me 100%. Okay. So that these are the ways, and it is a trend. People like it because people want to show they are advanced in English. It is show
Yes.
off English as well. Some people like to show off and using a lot of difficult words
Yes.
that people can think that, oh, he's a great speaker in English, right? So
Yes.
everybody has a different mindset, and what kind of audience they are targeting, that matters a lot.
Yeah. And would you suggest me, like, I sometimes feel demotivated when I listen to the conversations of very good speakers and there are so many co-learners of mine, they speak very well. Sometimes I feel demotivated. Why can't I speak so well? It happens with me many times. I feel nervous also. Because
So
I'm
it's
a
all
beginner.
about the
I recently
practice.
started my
Uh-huh.
channel. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, so you recently started your channel, right?
Yes.
So, of course, even though if you're old enough, you have a good experience of life, but you do not have a lot of experience of English, right?
Yes.
Because you
Yes.
recently, so you should not compare yourself with them, right? When it comes to me, I started my journey in 2020. It's been more than 4 years. So there is no comparison of me and you, right? So you have to, what I follow, that is baby analogy, that I am a 4 years old baby for English, and somebody can be only 6 months old baby for English.
Yeah.
So there
Yes.
is no comparison of 6 months old guy or 4 years old guy, right? So what you have to think, if you're not able to understand, accept it that I don't know everything. And why feel bad? Because if you're not accepting, you're not learning anymore. So even though if your co-learners are good, younger than you, but good,
Yes.
experienced than you, but you should learn from them, accept it that they are better and they have more experience in that field. So there is
Right. Right.
nothing to feel bad about, right? So there are many people who are doing very good in their early
Yeah.
age, but some people do very well in their old age, right? I
Yeah.
would say,
Correct.
if I would give you an example of Barack Obama, he got retired at the age of approximately 45, and the same point of time, Joe Biden became a president at this age of 78, right? So no
Yeah.
comparison of
Yeah. Yeah.
Obama and Biden, right? So that's how it is. So you have to motivate yourself and you have to compare yourself from you only. That what was your
Right.
position 6 months ago and where are you now? So you do not have to compare with the people who are doing well
Yes.
because they are on different chapter and they have been on this that field for very long maybe, right?
Right.
So they came to know many things, that how to behave, how to interact, how to just
Right.
respond. So that's how they learned by practice only.
But I should not be. I should not feel demotivated because it's not a fault of mine. I would have learned so much in my time because in my time, there was no technology, nothing, no mobile, nothing we had. So I could have become
Yes.
better. And at this age, maybe I would have a good fluency of mind. But just due to this thing, we didn't have any facilities like the people you all are having these days. So I lacked, I
It's
like
never too
something.
late, and it's never
I
too late,
really,
right? You at least you are following your passion at this age. If I would
yes,
say I'm in my master's degree already, I completed my master's, but at this time also I make a lot of mistakes. But there are some students who are in the fifth standard only. They speak better English than me. Then
right,
no
right.
comparison, right? Because I studied in a Hindi medium school, I did not have environment. I got the right time after graduation or in graduation, so I'm doing it, right? So if I compare my English with them, so I would feel that I'm not doing anything. There, I would say Malala Yousafzai, Greta Thunberg, they got Nobel prizes at this age. I am right. So they are on different phase and I'm on different phase, but I should be happy with my own achievements and you should be
Right.
happy with your own achievements, but at least you are able to do something at this age when people do not think about improvement and they want to sit
Yes.
ideally, right?
Yeah, you didn't ask, but many, all the co-learners ask me, ma'am, why are you learning at this age? So it's not about age. I tell them, everybody, I tell them, like, it's not about the age. It's my passion. And like now I'm getting to learn because of this technology you people are having. But in my days, I didn't have anything. So when I was child also, I would think I will develop my fluency in what way? Just by reading. So I would read a lot, but reading didn't help me. I speaking only comes by speaking.
Yeah,
It
in
is
those days, reading was only an option that read newspapers, read books, and there were
yes,
no
yes,
platforms where you would practice with people or real
correct,
people. And in your
correct.
society, it would be very difficult for you to find people who were interested in speaking
Yeah,
English,
correct,
right?
correct, correct.
Till now, it's not there. I'm in Kanpur. Nobody wants to speak in English here.
No, no, Kanpur, not at all. No. In fact, in UP only, in the whole UP, you won't find. When we go to Kerala or
Exactly.
like Gujarat, even there, Gujarat also is good. People mostly speak in English, yes. So, Ashutosh, yeah, it's time, to wind up the session for me. And I
Yeah.
enjoyed, today. I thought Ashu will come or not because it was like time, I gave you time to come at 3, yeah. And 2 minutes passed, I thought whether you will come or not. And as you came for me, and I feel so happy. And I'm very thankful to you for giving me your time so much, yes.
Exactly. Some most of the time I am on time, but sometimes I am not able to like respond if something happens. But basically, when if I give time 3, so it means 3. I would be there at 3. But at 2:55, 2:50, I do my other task.
Yes.
So already I come at 2:58 or 2:59 on a Skype to attend
Yeah,
my
same
session
here,
actually.
same here. Yes, yes. So thank you so much, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. And God bless you,
Okay.
dear. God bless you. Yes. Okay.
Okay. All the best, ma'am. Keep creating content. Bye bye. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you so much.